If you've ever sensed there's more to life than what you're living, or if you've been curious about why you're trapped in cycles of repetition, then this video is for you. In this video, we're going deep into the 6 levels of consciousness that, once known, will wake you up to a new world. Before we start, I just want to remind you to subscribe to our channel for more meaningful and transmutational content, such as this. Our purpose is to assist you in reaching spiritual evolution, self-awareness, and finally awakening to your highest potential. Ring the bell icon so you'll never miss a video that has the potential to change your life. Now let's explore together the 6 stages of consciousness and learn why really awakening hinges on understanding these levels of your awareness. The illusion of the ordinary consciousness. The first type of consciousness we need to comprehend is ordinary or surface consciousness. This is the one most people inhabit on a daily basis. It's the default, the one that consists of living life without ever wondering why we think, feel, or behave the way we do. We live on autopilot in normal consciousness. We get up, work, eat, sleep, and do it all over again. Our choices are made according to what society thinks, what other people tell us, and how we were taught. There is no deeper insight into why we act the way we do, or why we believe what we believe. To many, this state of consciousness is a form of sleepwalking through life. The notion that there is more to it than the surface never crosses the mind. The objective here is merely to survive and manage the demands of life. But if we stay in this mode, we will never wake up to our greater potential. It starts by understanding that this mundane level of awareness is merely a stepping stone and not the destination. You will never wake up until you transcend the boundaries of surface awareness. The self-awareness stage, becoming the observer. The second stage of consciousness is self-awareness. This is the point at which you begin questioning the patterns in your life and start observing your actions and thoughts. Instead of simply reacting to them, you take a step back and see that you are greater than your thoughts, feelings, and history. At this point, individuals tend to have a spiritual awakening, or, as some would refer to it, an epiphany. It is the understanding that you are not only the character in your story, but the witness of your story. You start to see the interaction between your inner and outer worlds. You are no longer a victim of circumstance, but an aware participant in the unfolding of your life. Self-awareness is an essential phase in the process of awakening. It makes you realize what you really are and find hidden patterns that have been running your life. By being the observer of your actions, feelings, and thoughts, you become the master of them rather than being their slave. Many people tend to be stuck at this point. They understand they are not their thoughts, but they are not sure what to do about it. This is where the next level takes over. The mindfulness level, mastery over thought. Mindfulness is the 3rd level of consciousness. This is where you really begin to be present in the moment. This is where you learn to intentionally focus your attention and energy, rather than being controlled by random distractions and thoughts. Mindfulness is more than just paying attention to your thoughts. It is training your mind to remain present in the moment, unjudging. You come to realize that thoughts are merely mental constructs passing through your mind. You no longer identify with them or become controlled by them. Rather, you learn how to disengage from them, such as observing clouds drift by in the sky. This is a turning point because it allows you to master where your attention goes. Whether you are meditating, at work, or just socializing, mindfulness enables you to be fully present in the moment. It provides a space in which you can respond mindfully instead of reacting automatically. Most people get stuck at this level as well, believing that being present and aware is sufficient. But to awaken, you have to move beyond mindfulness into the stage of emotional healing, the strength of inner peace. The 4th level of awareness is emotional healing. Here you begin to recognize, feel, and work through your feelings completely, instead of repressing negative emotions or allowing them to control your actions. You learn to recognize and recover from emotional wounds of your past. Feelings are strong energies in our lives, and they tend to drive a great deal of our actions. Unresolved feelings can become anxiety, depression, anger, and even sickness. Healing these feelings is necessary for authentic awakening. It requires going inside yourself and meeting whatever unfinished business is there. Inner peace comes at this level from emotional healing. You understand how to forgive others and yourself, release anger and resentments, and live in compassion. Healing your emotional wounds makes room for a higher state of consciousness to arise. You no longer exist in a place of reaction to your emotions, but from a place of peace and harmony. Most people get to this point and believe they have reached the pinnacle of their awakening, but there is still more to discover. Now let's go to the next level, the oneness level, unifying with all that is. The fifth level of consciousness is oneness. Here you start to feel a profound sense of connection with all of existence. You no longer perceive yourself as different from other people or from the universe. You know that the distinctions between you and others are illusory. In the oneness state, you know that anything in the universe is interconnected. The earth, the stars, the people, the animals, and even the thoughts in your mind are all woven from the same fabric of existence. It brings a profound realization of peace and understanding. You feel a profound sense of connection to everything and everybody around you. This state of unity is really a transformation because it changes your whole outlook on life. You no longer view yourself as a lone individual, but as part of a larger system. You feel love and compassion for all creatures, no matter their background, beliefs, or actions. But the ultimate level brings you beyond oneness and into a state of pure consciousness, the deepest awakening. The pure consciousness, the source of creation. The sixth and last level of consciousness is pure consciousness. This is the most advanced level of consciousness, where you rise above all duality and observe the ultimate reality of your existence. You understand that you are not simply an observer or player in life. You are the source of life itself. In this state, you realize that your real nature is infinite and eternal. You are the consciousness behind all experience, the still point at the center of the whirlwind of life. In this state, there is no separation between the observer, the observed, and the act of observation.